Shelby, Zoom is still muted. You're muted.
Get the press team. And he showed them the map, and they took off from there. I don't think I've ever seen them under 10K ever since then. So we had a little jokes going on. I can't. Go ahead. All right, so they started their own nutrition club right across from their house, you guys. They expanded to another building. They're right next to it. Once it's all said and done, they want a family of 8. Woo! Right? Right.
You talking about 8 tag team members?
Right. One goes by the name of Thug Nasty.
That's syrup. That gotta be syrup.
So they call themselves the IE Bonnie and Clyde. Hey. Get me 2.5 minutes, Sarah Kennedy.
It's like time up.
Yeah.
What's up, guys?
How you guys feeling? How you guys feeling?
Great. Yeah.
Cool. Are you guys lit?
Yeah.
You look lit. All right, guys. So you guys, some of you guys know me, some of you guys don't know me. Nice to meet you, right? Yeah. My name is Kenny. I've been an Herbal. This is Kenny and Sarah. We've been Herbalife members for 3 years exactly this month. Woo! Yeah. It's an Herbiversary, so if you guys don't know what an Herbiversary is, every year, whenever you became a member of Gun Products, it's your Herbiversary. So before we started our nutrition plans, we were invited to a workout similar to this. We were getting ready like all the time, like I'm sure some of you guys do, get ready for like pool parties and stuff like that, fit into your dress. You know, I like to wear a nice fitted dress, right? And stuff, right? Go to Express and try to fit in those skinny jeans, right? New era. We couldn't fit. You remember that, right? So we would go to the gym, and then I was talking about it at work where I work at. I'm a barber right now, right? As I do this business still, part-time, full-time, whatever you want to call it. But I do everything full-time, no sleep, right? Yes. But you can sleep sometimes. So my friend Terrence, good friend Terrence, we used to talk about acting. We used to talk about everything, you know, stuff you do in the streets, those kind of things. And he was hearing me talk about how I was going to the gym with this lovely lady. And he's like, man, I hear you guys have been working out lately. Like my friend just started this workout. It's like CrossFit or something. He's like, and they do Herbalife. You ever heard of it? I was like, no. He's like, me either. I don't really care about it. But they got this workout going on, right? So he was on products at the time. Thank you for being part of my story. So he invited me down. We came down there. With Super Mario, he had the workout going on. We came down there. We seen all the amazing results, and I was a big no. I was like, no, we don't need the products. All we need to do is come to this workout, go down the street to In-N-Out and get that protein-style burger. We'll be straight, right?
That's it. All the time.
Continue to eat those El Pollo Loco salads, and we'll be all right, right? Wasn't getting the results I wanted. 6 months down the line, I finally said yes. I seen all the amazing results. I felt like I was 6 months behind. I finally got started. I lost 35 pounds in a short amount of time. Yeah. Right? Along with this lovely lady, she got started and lost 15 pounds, so we lost a total of 50 pounds together. Yeah. Right? So, like Shelby was telling you guys earlier, we were invited down to see the marketing plan to a Saturday school. I used to do the Bob Marley thing, so I had to wake him, you know, what we used to do, right? The S and the H. She didn't do it. She'd just sit there. And so I can't. She supported it. Right?
She supported me.
Right? So seeing the marketing plan, you know, I was in there. I was like, okay, whatever products, because you know, the first thing you hear is that. And then I was about to leave because I had to go to work. It was Saturday morning. Some of you guys have jobs you have to be at, right? So I don't have to be there, but I'm like, I'm a hustler, so I'm like, my phone won't stop ringing to go. And so I sat there, and he was like, hey, wait, you got to see the money. I said, okay, money. I'm a selective hearer or listener, And when I hear money, I select to hear that, right? So I stayed, and I'm looking, I'm like, okay, I don't remember nothing but 50%. Because all I'm thinking about is my friend told me I could save 25%. He didn't tell me about any money or anything making it. He said you could save money because he did not want to give me a discount, right? I said, Terrence, we're friends. What's up with the discount? This is what it is. How much is it? I want everything you got. $780. I said, was that with the discount? This is the price. $780. This is the price. Is that a discount? That's the price, right? You know how Terrence is. You want a discount, 25% off? Become a member, $70. Cool. So I was about to spend that $780, you guys, right? Some of you guys did that yet? No. Okay, so I was about to spend that, but I got the membership just to save money on the products. When I heard the 50%, I said, save 50%, and I can make a 50% profit. I'm about making money, right? I'm about making I'm making my money back, right? Right? So I'm like, I can make my money back and get back on products again. Got the membership. First month, we made an extra $1,000 around our full-time job. Right? Also hit 50% within that first month. So we became supervisors early. Right? So with that being said, fast forward 3 years later, within a year, we're making $5,000 from our kitchen. Right? So you don't have to have a nutrition club to build a business. Don't make any excuses. So making $5,000 from our kitchen. And about 6 months later after that, our team was getting bigger. So we opened up our own nutrition club, waiting on this guy to open one. We was like, we're gonna take responsibility for our own business. Let's go for it, right? Let's jump in. So we just jumped in, did it. Ever since then, fast forward, we make a little over $10,000 a month, which is amazing. Right? So sorry I took so long on the story. We got short time. So I'm gonna go over 3 points for you guys, right? So we are gonna go over 3 points for you guys. First one is lead from the front. You guys take notes if you guys
We're
lead from
taking
the front.
notes.
That's first step.
Who's ready to go to the next level?
Yeah.
We're taking notes.
Who's a brand new supervisor?
Hey.
Next key point is keys to personal production. All right. And then the third one is going to be business builders. How do you sign business builders? Third one, leave some space in between or whatever you got to do. Right. So the first one is lead from the front, you guys. And the first thing you guys, some of you guys already know this. And like I said, we hit supervisor our first month. So I know some of you guys probably hit it in your first 2 weeks. Who knows? Is to get a result from the product. Right. That's leading from the front. I don't care what it is. If it's 5 pounds, if it's whatever, be excited about those results. Some of you guys, like, you don't want to have to compare yourself. Don't get upset because you don't have the shoulders like Stephen Crawford, right? Don't get upset. Don't get upset because you don't have the dreads like Terrence Harper, right? Don't get upset. Don't be like, man, I can't do this business, man. Don't get upset because you don't have the calves like this young man right here, Super Mario McKinnon, right? Don't get upset about that. Whatever result you have, there's somebody out there looking for it, right? When you first got into business, you were looking to lose weight. It didn't have a number on it. Some of you guys were. It didn't have a number on it, but if it was 1 pound, you were excited about losing 1 pound. Right? How many pounds did you lose, Influence? 51. Hey. So be excited about that. You see how I just said that smooth? 51. Hit you with a dip. Right? So be excited about that 1 to whatever pounds it is. I don't care what it is. People are going to feel that. If it's like, I only lost 5 pounds in 4 months, hey, I've been trying to lose 4 pounds or 5 pounds in the last 2 years, and I haven't done it yet. I've been going to the gym like crazy and can't do it. So that's something you guys want to be excited about. Another one for everybody's supervisor in this room, right?
Yep.
Are you off 0?
Yep.
You're off 0, that's a leading from the front, right? I actually do this business. I actually love the product, so I have to re-up at least something. That new protein peanut cookie just came out.
Stop it.
You tried it?
No, it's at my partner's door right now.
It is so good.
Look,
It is good.
when you
My daughter
likes
likes it. Either you're gonna get a sample from Terrence or you're gonna go get that box before you come home, right? Like, yeah, I got you, kid.
So that peanut cookie is amazing, right? You got excited. You guys tried it yet? Where you ready to try it? Yeah. So when I tried it, all I did was my arm just dropped like this. So, oh my God, we did it again. And Brandon was there. Brandon was there with me, right? And he was just like, oh my God. His leg was shaking like this.
I got video.
Right? So you got to be excited.
I got video.
So be excited about that, like that, right? That's just pure excitement, right? So products already do that. Learn the marketing plan, you guys. That's another leading from the front. Just learn it firsthand, right? And like Stephen went over earlier, he was talking about listening to it with a teaching ear, right? We learn to teach, right? So some of us are early learners, and within like becoming senior consultant or qualified producer, you guys already know how to teach the marketing plan, right? And if you are a supervisor and you haven't done that, I'm not saying you're behind, but catch up. You know what I mean? That's the first thing you guys want to do, is once you start learning that, you're going to be able to teach and you're going to start understanding it, right? For me, I was teaching it for so long, I still didn't understand it. All I knew was 50%, and I was like, okay. And then one day I seen it, and I seen how wholesale worked, and I said, you know what? There's a difference, 25%. So I was like, if I help someone do 500 volume points based on the math, I can make $125 on my check, right? Based on the math. So that's something you guys want to learn. You will learn that eventually. You start knowing all kinds of things, right? So and you want to teach that. And after you learn that, you're going to be able to start going to qualify for everything, right? Woo. You're going to start learning how to qualify for everything. Qualify, first thing, full royalties, right? 2,500 standard. Shouldn't be, but you know, 10K should be a standard, 5K. But 2,500 is the minimum for sure to earn your full royalties if you want the full, right? Also, too, when you go to an event, you guys go to events? Everybody go to events?
Yeah.
This is an event, so if this is your first event, give it up for yourself. You're already leading from coming to your first event, right? And for me and Sarah, we've been in this business 3 years. We've been in this business for 3 years. We have not missed one event, right?
Good job.
And I'm talking about, like, you guys can be anywhere on this Saturday, right? Right?
Yeah.
You can be anywhere. You can be in Vegas. You can be at work. You can be babysitting. Do whatever you're doing. You can also be at a baby shower that I'm supposed to be at, right? I'm supposed to be at a baby shower right now, okay? And I'm here. And I was asked like a couple of days ago to do this. So I was like, I'm here. And I already had committed to that 2 weeks ago, but I felt like, you know, people need me. I got to do it, right? First step. Also with the sacrifices, there's things that me and Sarah, like, honestly couldn't do. Like, I'm telling you, like, sacrifices on income or the money is like, I got to go after it, right? I got to go to the extravaganza, even though I got to buy 2 tickets and 2 tickets to fly, right? And 2 outfits. You know, we got to look fly, right?
Yeah.
That's right.
Right? So those are the kind of things you guys want to understand, is sacrificing and going for it and doing what it takes when you want to actually become a leader, lead from the front. So no one can give you any kind of excuse. I don't have kids yet, so I can't give you that story, but I can give you a lot of stories of people with kids, right? So also when you qualify for everything, when you go to these events, you'll get more. So if you think it's an expense already, you're like, oh my God, you get to sit at the table and sit next to people who are giving you good stories and also get all the free stuff that's on the table. All the free bars, right? All the free aloe, all the free tea, right? You get all of that stuff. So you get more when you qualify for everything. Then you get the dinners, you get the yacht rides, you get the Vegas trips, you get the Utahs, you get the extra bags, you get the jerseys. Whatever your mind can take you, I don't know what he's going to do next. He might even take us to the moon. Who knows, right? He might take us to a 49er game one day. Right? So when you qualify for everything, those are possible for you. Right? Also, too, I didn't put that in there, but save branded and button and show up on time. That's leading from the front. I don't have a button on because I give it away. I give my buttons away sometimes, like to brand new members, like, here, go take this and wear it. But if you're not going to wear it, give it back, please.
Yeah.
So, like, stay branded, show up on time. Honestly, me and her used to not show up on some time sometimes, and today I almost showed up. I kind of showed up a little late, but guess what? I didn't even eat. I sacrificed not eating. So sometimes my results ain't where they're supposed to be because I sacrificed. I don't get to make it a gym because I gotta go meet with somebody and their client. I gotta help somebody. I gotta do something. I gotta do a workout. I gotta do something. Right? I try to. We're trying to get there. We're working on ourselves, right?
That's right.
So show up on time. That's the first step, you guys. No shots at anybody, but we used to do the same thing. We're getting better. So also too, what I'm gonna bring in too is based on qualifying from everything, there's keys to personal production. And Sarah's gonna show you guys how to produce personally, right, and qualify for everything.
Yeah.
Let's go, Sarah.
Ken killed it. Give it up for Ken. Oh my God. My mentor. Okay? You get it? Okay. All right. Okay, guys. So we don't have a lot of time, and we're gonna respect the time. So you heard our story. With me, you guys, before Herbalife, I was a waitress. I worked at Red Lobster for 5 years. So I served the biscuits, lobster, endless shrimp, which was a nightmare. And I did that as I worked my way through college. So when I seen the marketing plan, the retail part, making cash or have an opportunity to make cash every day was what stuck out to me, because I was already a waitress and I was used to getting money every single day. And that for me, I was like, okay, I think I can do this, you know, and especially because I was so used to the lifestyle of having cash every day, I figured why not replace, you know, making my tips on the tables with Herbalife, selling the product, helping people. And I already loved the products. I had lost 15 pounds, which 15 pounds is like, for me, I was super excited. I only wanted to lose 10. So I lost more than what I asked for. And I was really excited to Thank you. So with that, we started the business, like he said. And 2,500 as the standard has always been our standard. So we hit Supervisor. The very next month, we did 2,500, and we've never done less in over 3 years. That's always been the standard, because I always said, hey, you got to do 2,500. If you want to collect your check and you really want to do this business, you have to be able to master 2,500, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys how me and Kenny break down our volume, because we set goals every single month, which you guys all should, okay? First thing you got to do, and it's only, what, November 5th? November 5th is still the beginning of the month. If you haven't set a goal for yourself yet, that's the first thing you have to do, okay? So I've heard people say, you wouldn't get on a plane and just go anywhere, right? Unless you're Super Mario. You wouldn't get on a plane and just go anywhere. He's always popping up places. Everywhere. You wouldn't get on a plane and just go anywhere, right? You have to have a target. You have to have a destination, something that you're going after. So for us, 10K is our minimum every month. It's 10K or bust. That's what we want to do. That's what we have to do. Not only just because financially, like, we need to do 10K, but also because we want our team. We want to duplicate that in our team. So if we can do 10K, then there's no reason why we can't turn around to one of our business builders and be like, hey, you can do 10K. If I can do it, you can do it. There's nothing that, you know, I'm doing differently that you can't do. So set a goal for yourself. If you guys don't have a goal for this month, write it down on your paper right now. Everybody write a goal.
5 seconds.
Write a goal. Yeah, 5 seconds. I'll do this quick. Okay.
4, 3.
So you write a goal. Volume, if you guys didn't know this, is made up of 2 things, okay? So it's made up of personally purchased volume, right, PPV, and also downline volume. So you guys can write that down. It's 2 things happening at once, okay? You're in control of your PPV. That's you ordering your own products as well as getting clients. And then your downline volume is going to come from your members or your CPMs, them ordering their own products at a discount. They're not necessarily doing the business, but, you know, they're ordering their products, and you get that volume as well, okay? So you write the goal, and then the next step is to break that goal down, okay? And I'm going to show you guys, this is what we do, and this is what we teach people how to do as well, okay? So let's say, the goal is 2,500, okay? Everybody wrote down 2,500. How many weeks are in a month? 4. So we're going to break that 2,500 volume points into 4 weeks, okay? You need to have a daily goal, a weekly goal, a monthly goal, a yearly goal, a 30-day, 90-day plan, all of that stuff. But you want to break it down so you can at least know what you have to do every day, so that you can master the week, master the month, okay? Divide that by 4 weeks, which comes out to, do math, I think it's like 600 or something.
Yeah. Not good at math, guys.
What is it?
You're about
620.
Yeah,
625. Okay, so that's 625 volume points a week, okay, per week that you need to do. You need to make sure you're tracking for 625 volume points per week, okay? Now we can also break it. What?
That's it.
Minimum.
That's it.
That's it. Yes, that's it.
That's it.
It's nothing, okay? 625 volume points per week. Now you can take it a step further, which is what I like to do. I like to teach this to people. So Kenny's gonna be my display, and he's gonna hold this plan right here. This is what, for me, everybody has their own plan. Everything works. For me, this is what I usually start my clients on. I call this my quick start. Formula 1, protein, tea, and aloe. This is what I started on, so I feel like you get great results from this plan, okay? This plan right here is about 120 volume points, okay? So I'm gonna write this right here, 120 volume points. Now, earlier when Steven was up here, he mentioned that you can do 2,500 by yourself, which you can. Our very first month after supervisor, we did 2,500. We didn't have any members. We had a supervisor, but we didn't have any members. So we did 2,500 all by ourselves. So no excuse. You guys can all do 2,500 by yourself. And then think about it as your downline and your members that you have. That'll just be extra. That'll just be extra. If you can master the minimum, just think about how much more you can do with actually a team of people, okay? So 120 volume points. You divide that by 120. Can somebody do the math for me? Like an estimate? 5. Okay.
Oh, how many?
So that means that I should be getting about 5 clients a week started on this plan, okay? You took the number, you broke it down per week, you broke down that weekly number into the plan that you're gonna, be selling or whatever. And mind you, you will sell more, you will sell less. It's not always that, but for me, that's kind of just like an average. 80% of my clients get started on that, okay? So you broke that down, 120 volume points, and now you have a specific target. You have a specific goal to go after. Hey, I need to get 5 clients a week, okay? And if you guys have ever heard, in Herbalife, people talk about like numbers and gauges and ratios, and usually it's 10 to 1. So if you want to get, 5 people on clients, if it's 10 to 1, meaning every 10 people I talk to, more than likely 1 will order. That means you have to be talking to 50 people if you want to get 5 to order. Does that make sense? Yes. Okay, so this is like the numbers game. And really that's all it is, you guys. My dad's a math teacher, and all my life he told me everything is about numbers. Like, it really is. Everything's about numbers. Understanding what you have to do, breaking that down, it'll really help you guys so that you don't see the goal as like so big. You understand what I'm saying? When I heard 2,500, I was like, okay, this is never gonna happen. They said, you have to do 2,500. I'm like, this is never gonna happen. Me and Kenny at the table, like, this is never gonna happen. But we broke it down and it became more simple, okay? So next thing, you guys, keys to personal production. I just wanna show you guys, or I wanna tell you, because I really do believe this, organization is key, okay? Being organized is super key in your business. If you're scatterbrained and you have 5 million things that you're thinking of every single day, you will never focus, okay? You will have a wall. You won't be able to focus on anything, and then people are not going to be able to fill that like open space of communication or that attraction from you because you're all over the place, right? So you want to be organized. I tell my supervisors or anybody on my team who's serious about building a business, get a calendar. This is what I do. This is what me and Kenny do. We have a monthly calendar. So every time I get a client, I write the client's name down. I also write how much they spent, what they purchased, okay? This is just for money. This is just for money and also my clients. I have a separate notebook for goals and weigh-ins and all that stuff. But this is just for day-to-day. Who did I get on products? How much did they spend? The client's name. This also helps me with follow-up, and I do this every single month. And I don't want you guys to think that this is just something, brand new. This is my one from last year. So I filled it up since December 15th, and I do this every single month. And it helps me stay really organized, and that way I can function. Like, I'm clear. I know what I'm doing every single day. Sounds good? Yeah. Okay. So I'm just telling you guys stuff that we really do, what I really do, and what works for us, okay? Next thing is going to be sponsoring people into the business, okay? So I have 2 people, and I asked them if they would give a share on how they've ever talked to a client about getting the membership. Do you guys ever feel like, okay, I can get clients, but like I can't get members. I'm stuck. I can't get anybody to do the business, or I can't get any type of members. Anybody feel that way? Yes? Okay, yes. Perfect. So I asked the two active royalty members in the room if they would share just really quick on how they've ever gotten a client to get the membership. Okay, so I'm gonna start right here with Miss Mia. So she's gonna share with you guys really quick on the conversation, and listen to the verbiage that she uses. She keeps it really simple, and this is how she would talk to a client about getting the membership.
What up, everyone? My name is Mia. I've been in the business for 4 years now, active world team for Herbalife. I was in the fashion industry, started my plan, dropped 38 pounds, continuing to get results that I'm excited about. So I'm just going to use an example with someone that's in the room. Chalisa is in the room right now. She's a supervisor. Wave your hand, Chalisa. Yeah. So Chalisa actually started off as a client. She hit me up off of social media. I invited her to my home. So even though I'm not one of the moms who do their business around the kitchen table, I'm just a person who likes to invite people into my home and hope they don't like kill me or something. But to me, the wellness evaluations are what get the people in. And so I started talking to her. She started on her nutrition plan. I met her where she was at. She didn't do a whole big plan, but she started with what she could, afford, all that. And then she built onto that. So just like in the product area and your results, you build onto that. I also use that in the business. Like you build onto that. So once she got, results and she was excited about it, she was plugging into the community, coming to the workouts, then that's when I offered the savings to her. Like, oh, it's clear that you really love the products, you really love the business. Why don't you become a VIP client so you can get a savings on your products that you're going to purchase anyway? So that's what she did. Then she continued to invite people to the community, because once someone feels like this is theirs, then they are going to invite people and truly take ownership of that. So then she got invited to more events like the STS, and then that just excitement builds. And then she gets to be around all of you guys and build relationships with all of you guys. So from there, she just continued to share that with other people. Now she's a supervisor. Hey!
We actually only filmed her just for time. So did you guys hear what she said? She literally she was getting results. So she told her, hey, you're getting results. You might as well save on the product. You don't have to talk about the business. You don't have to be like talking about Get Team and Mill Team and all these things to people. They might not know what you're talking about. You might actually turn them the opposite way. Keep it very simple. Offer the savings. Not everybody wants to make money, but everybody wants to save money. Like I know me, I go to the store, where's the clearance? Because I want as much as I can for my money, right? So people want to save. And then you can go into also finding business builders.
So the first thing I want to mention, what a major key for personal production. When you guys, even some people might see 5 clients a week a lot. If you ask the people for referrals, that's a big key, right? Good. Ask people for referrals. You can turn one person into, like my friend Garen Jones says, into 20. Just asking for referrals, so it makes it easier for you, right? How do you find business builders, right? So what you guys just heard was amazing business builder, a person who's a member and who is inviting people down to the workouts and also helping them on products and obviously plugging them in and then helping another person become a member. That is a business builder. So somebody who's like plugging people in, that's a big thing. Even though they may not be into the marketing plan like crazy, but they're bringing people, like plugging them into the workouts, plugging them into the communities, the shake parties, whatever you guys are doing, bringing them over to your house, whatever you're doing, if you're doing this from home. But I want you guys to get that clear. Like, you're not in the nutrition club building, you can still build this business from home. It's easier to bring them to a club, right? You don't want everybody knowing where you live, right? It took a long time to bring TG over my house. So, but I understand, that's why I opened the club, because I can't have too many people around this, right?
Hey.
I have to protect my business, right? I have equity. So, and also this stuff. But the thing is, this is a public place you guys can bring people to, especially for the women, even for the guys. Some guys, be having them ones that be running after them. So bring them to a public place. You can push them into a crowd. They meet somebody else, and then they get plugged in, and they start hearing stories of things that might inspire them, right? So those are the kind of things. Those are business builders, people who are going to events.
Good attitudes.
Right? Good attitudes. Yeah. Great attitude. Coachable. Right? Those are hugely product lovers, right? People who are posting their shake every day on Instagram, and people who are hitting them up, right? People who bring people who are very influential, right? People who like to share their stories. Those are big business builders. So those are just starting really small. People who show up, stuff like that. And then action steps for you guys is to set a goal, get off zero, order the peanut cookie. So that's something you guys can get fired up about. That's something brand new. Get a new result, right? I've been working on mine. I try
and
my
be
best.
excited.
Be excited about your new result.
Be excited for sure.
Get lit. Right?
Thank you guys. Thank you.
Good stuff.
All right, guys, how was that section? All right, so the next I want to bring up you guys, this dude got all the muscles. All of them, right? Oh, Sue said except for the calves, right? Right? So,
from the knees
from the
up.
waist up. Thank you.
You got it.
Right.
Yep.
No, but he was mentioning that he's very technical. Like he can break down the marketing plan like no other. He does business with his fiance. She's very humble. She looks after everyone before she does her own self. Combined, you know, if you're having something, they always support it. They come out to everything, you guys. So I'm gonna they're sponsored. Meal team members.
Yeah.
I was about to call you up.
No, man.
Yeah. Terrence Hero
Hey.
and Nakia Ruth.
I stuck my notebook out again.
Thank you.
Oh, how was it? Right here, in my hand.
I got you. My pen right there.
Oh. There we go. What pen is it?
I'll take it first now.
Who's it? Who's it?
Hello, everybody. Welcome all the new supervisors. You guys, my name is Nakia Roots. I've been a part of this amazing community for a little over 3 years now. And before Herbalife, I was extremely low energy. I wasn't happy with what I was seeing in the mirror. I didn't know how much I needed to lose, but I knew something needed to happen. I basically started to give up and blame it on the aging process. You know how they say, you know, women, you get older, this is what's supposed to happen. Sure. It took us a year to start our nutrition plan. Once we got started, I lost 5 pounds my first week. I'm now down a total of 20 pounds. Thanks to Mia's waist challenge, I have an extra inch off my waist. And I also have some new glute results.
Oh.
Clapping for Terrence.
So initially, you guys, we didn't think that we had the time for the business. We were both, he was just finishing school. We were both working full time. We have 2 children, and I was also in school at the time. So when it came to the business, that was like a flat no. Like I said, it took us a whole year to start, but once we did start, Terrence took amazing photos. I thought he just liked taking pictures, but he took very care of his documentation. And because of that, we were able to make a $2,100 difference that month. Fast forward today, our organization is now Millionaire Team. I'll let Terrence share his results.
Oh, nice. How you guys doing? Hero. So I dropped 40 pounds of fat on my nutrition program. Yeah. Then was able to turn around, put on 38 pounds of lean muscle, you guys. Yeah. Just following the plans that we already know how to do, right? We're all supervisors. We all got results, right? So, you know, from that, we made the $2,100. I didn't have to take on that second full-time job I was looking at that time. After going down, not knowing anything about anything, right? Super is actually our sponsor. He was telling me to do the business, wasn't listening. You guys will get people that don't listen to you. But I went down, made a little bit of money, and I went down, talked to him. He said, I've been telling you he was gonna make money. So from there, we made the money. Now we're Millionaire Team, you guys. Millionaire Team, very easily 6 figures for a year. It's absolutely amazing, you guys. Herbalife is amazing. Yeah. So we have 3 things we're gonna talk about. I'll give you guys just the names of these sections. Let Nakia go ahead and start it. So first, making Herbalife fit your life. Who actually wants to do Herbalife? Wouldn't you like it to fit with your life?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, next is a full-time mentality. Everybody that's got up here so far has touched on the full-time mentality. Kenny really talked about it. He said that he does barbering full-time, but he also does Herbalife full-time. He does everything full-time. No days off, right? No sleep. The next one is dreaming big. Makes sense. Dreaming big makes sense. Outside of this room, outside of Herbalife, it doesn't make sense. But it makes sense here, you guys. All right, so Nakia's gonna go ahead and get into the first section.
Okay, you guys, so how to fit Herbalife into your life. So initially, like I said, we believe that we didn't have time for the business. And just by following our sponsors' advice and the way the business is set up is tell, show, try, do. And as you guys know, this guy leads from the front, and he made it very simple. This business is fun, simple, and magical. And so with that, it's easy to follow. Everything is like laid out for us. Wouldn't you guys agree that this training is amazing?
Yeah.
Exactly. So we have all these people willing to share their experiences, willing to share their stories, and we have all of that in our tool belt. So basically, like Super said before at one supervisor training, he has, all you have to do is get on the bus. The roadmap is already there. So we're just along for the ride, and we're learning as we go, and we're growing as we go. And so not just any map, we're urban heroes, guys. So that's something to be proud of.
Yeah.
Our uplines are doing what took some people 20 years to do in a year, 2 years, 3 years. So we're a part of that legacy. So we have to keep it going. So the quickest way to success is to mirror someone that's already successful. And everything that I just said goes back to following what our upline has laid out for us. Also, you guys, use, wear, talk. That's super, super important. And so with using the products or whatever, you're going to be a walking billboard. You need to be a product of the product. And I know you guys have heard it plenty of times before, but it's super important because you want to feel good about what you're offering people. And if you don't feel good about your results, then it's going to show when you're talking to other people. So you want to, like I said, with Mia's waist challenge, I was able to lose another inch off my waist. If you're not into running challenges and all of that, group up with somebody or support their challenge and get you some results, because that's going to help their business too. When someone on the outside sees that someone got results, and it's going to take the weight off of you. You're not going to be responsible for doing all those things. If you want to pitch in and help, that's amazing. But just reach out to the people that you have running these challenges and just help one another or whatever. And feel amazing about whatever results that you have because you didn't have them before. All right, and with that said, make sure that you're using all of the products. Yes. Every month I try to make sure that I'm incorporating something that I didn't use, and I believe that I've used everything except for the prostate health because I don't have a prostate. So just make sure that you add a product if you have not used it before. Just try it out. You'll have another story to tell. And wear. So you guys want to wear the brand. Of course, everybody's branded, looking amazing. You have a button and everything is great. You wear the brand like a badge of honor because what we have available to us, like he said, people on the outside of this, they don't know what they're missing. This is a community of positivity, motivation, inspiration. This is everything that everyone needs. They just don't know it yet. So with that said, I've never, ever been embarrassed or afraid to wear the button. I lost 5 pounds my first week, so wear it like a badge of honor. Use, and also, no. Okay, also, okay.
Yeah.
Like I said, you're gonna wear the brand because it's gotten you those results, and it's also gonna help your business. Okay. And last, I have talk. That was a huge area of growth for me. Those of you that know me personally, yes, that was a huge area of growth for me because initially I did not think that I didn't think that I liked talking to people or that I was good at it. Per se, you know, I got caught up in my day-to-day living. You know, you just want to get to the grocery store, get home, start cooking, get ready for the next day. So in the very beginning, that was something that I had to work on. And then I have to take a look at myself and the things that I've been through and the places that I've worked. I've worked with Alzheimer's patients. I've worked with inmates. I've worked with sick, angry, depressed people. And I've done an amazing job. So that's what I do. I'm a communicator. So you just have to look inside and look at your past life and things like that to see where you can pull those strengths from.
Yes.
So also your self-talk. So sometimes when we had an allotted time and we would take out and go do invites. On the way, I would be saying to myself, repeating out loud, I'm a great communicator. I love talking to people. People love talking to me. Da, da, da. Just sounding crazy, but at the same time, it really helped me because you keep telling yourself something, you're going to believe it. So you need to be careful of your self-talk and make sure it's always uplifting. So pass it over to you.
So am I running through the rest of the whole thing? Yes? All right, you guys. So with this first point, again, okay, reiterating. So making Herbalife fit your life. Who here is busy? Right? Everybody's busy, right? But you may not be busy at the things that you want to be busy at. You may not be busy being successful, but you want to be, right? So making Herbalife fit your life. The very first thing that's been said over and over, and you guys are going to hear the same things from everyone that is becoming successful in this business. Who wants to be successful in this business? Okay, you guys are going to hear the same things. You may hear it a different way, but you're going to hear the same things. So the very first thing is you need to decide, what do you want from Herbalife? Like, honestly, though, I'm not just saying it. Like, what do you want from Herbalife? Okay, there's a bunch of tools that will point you in the right direction. Sarah talked about the roadmap and everything, right? So what pin level do you want to be? Do you know what the pin levels are? Do you know how much you want to earn? Do you know where you want to live, the type of lifestyle you want to live? Have you been exposed to the community enough to know the people that are living these types of lifestyles, the people that are earning these amounts of money, things they're driving, things like that, right? That you may want. Okay, so you need to know what it is you want from Herbalife. Because it's just like work, right? If you want full-time pay, what do you got to do? You got to work full-time. You can't work a part-time job and get full-time pay because it's part-time, right? So if you want full-time pay from Herbalife, what do you got to do? Work full-time. But how are you going to know that if you don't know what you want from Herbalife? Does that make sense? Okay. So basically a little bit of our story. So our work. So coming in, knowing Super, like basically our whole lives, all day, right? When I decided to do the business, saw what he was earning, saw the things he was doing, because, and this is a side note, keep in mind people are lurking on your social media. All day touched on it, do not post junk and crap. If you're doing it, don't post it, right? Because people were looking. I was looking at his stuff, wasn't liking it, but I was looking. I seen everything that was happening, right? But when I got exposed to something I didn't even know that was going on, I was hitting him with questions, right? So I saw what he was earning when we decided to get started, and I was like, man, we grew up in the same place. I've known you for a long time. There's no way that you can do it and I can't do it. Not saying that he's not amazing, because y'all know he is, right?
Yes, he is.
But I'm not just saying that because people will confirm it when you get to these events. That's at a higher pin level, right? So I was just like, if you can do it, I can do it. So what you're earning, I want to earn that. Oh, you're moving up the marketing plan. Looks like I got to go that far too, right? So we have the opportunity. I should have been here. But we have the opportunity to be around that. So anytime we can, take that opportunity, you guys. It was times we would stand outside of a fit club and we'd be talking till almost midnight. When I came straight from a full day's work, didn't even go home, went straight to fit camp because I had a client show up that I needed to do a wellness evaluation for. Before fit camp started, fit camp got ran, but I'm talking to Super. I'm getting the vision. I'm getting the information. I'm hearing about what's next. Right? You're getting that energy. That's what you want to be around. Has anybody ever been around somebody other than Super that just has amazing energy and you know they earn income, you know they live a lifestyle that you would want, and you just feel a different energy, like, man, they don't have, like, they're so carefree.
Yeah.
Right? You guys have felt that, right?
Yeah.
Who doesn't want Everybody wants that. So let's see here. All right. Oh, so this was already said also. And like I said, man, this is crazy because it's been said. And I wrote this down. We did not share notes. Okay? So who would agree that that's probably the right thing if people are coming up with the same thing, right? So look, right here, you guys can't see it because my car is small. It says set non-negotiables. Did y'all hear that from anybody today?
No matter what.
Multiple people, right? Said no matter what. When I decided to do the business, I asked them, okay, what do I got to do? Well, you got amazing results already, right? Go to every event. That's it. So honestly, some people will be like, every event. What you got to do? Jim Rohn was like, look, you're part-time. What do you mean you can't make it to every event? You're part-time. Right? We got one major event, the STS, per month. Why can't you make it? What are you going to do Sunday night? What do you think of Sunday night? Oh, man, I got to go to work the next day, right? It's non-negotiable. You call off, you ain't got no sick days, guess what? You're not getting paid. You call off from Herbalife, guess what? You're not going to get paid what you could have got paid. You got to set non-negotiables. So the Herbalife business excels with busyness. But busyness doing Herbalife, not just being busy. And it's levels to that. Because you can run a fit camp, but not be trying to build people through that. And you're running in circles. You see what I'm saying? And it may not be your fault, but what you got to do, what you got to understand is, okay, let me get around people that are successful with this and truly learn. Leaders are learners, right? That's been said. Get around and truly learn. Let me say it again. Be branded, right? So when you're busy, right? You're super busy. Everybody said they're busy already, right? Got a full-time job, got kids, always in the grocery store, always going here and there, right? So, like I said, the Herbalife business works with busyness, right? Because guess what? I'm branded, but I'm everywhere. Man, I ain't got no time. I'm everywhere. But guess what? People are asking me, y'all should have been here. People are asking me, hey, so man, what is that? Are you serious? Yeah, I'm serious. Okay, look, I lost 40 pounds doing it. Just let me get your name and your number. I'll give you a call. We'll set up a time where we can sit down and talk and go over.
That's it.
What's your number? I'm already on the screen. They ain't gonna. I've had one person tell me no. Literally, like over the whole time I've been talking to people, one person tell me no. And I'm not the most non-intimidating guy either. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, like, you know what I mean? But only one person. So you guys, it really, really works. So the next thing, full-time mentality. All of these things tie in together. All of them tie in together. Because if I'm busy doing whatever else, but I'm branding and everything all the time, and I'm ready to hit them with that, oh, I lost 40 pounds. If you're serious, go ahead, shoot me your number. We'll talk later. Right? That's full-time. It's full-time because I can do that all day wherever I go. One of the things we used to do when we would leave the fit club on time, whatever that is, right? Where would we go? Straight to Stater Brothers. It was like, man, we got to get some more food for whatever, right? But guess what we're in there doing? 10 o'clock at night. Oh, yeah. Oh, I see this person. Let me go talk to him really quick. Oh, we just came from a crazy fit camp. Look, here's the picture. Hey, take the fit camp picture with your phone. Then you ain't got to text, hey, where's that picture at? And y'all go shoot that picture. Because now I got it, look, I just took a picture. I ain't even done anything to it yet. Look, we just came from this right now. Oh, really? And guess what? Who in the front of the picture? In front of the picture. Stephen talked about that. You want to get up in front of the room as much as possible. The room is not just this training. It's the physical training also. So another key was when we were running the fit camp, 150 people, something out there, right? Invite them. You know, people will say they coming, right? Who's had somebody say they was coming and they never came? Right? Whatever. Your bad. Right? We got results out here.
Right, that's right.
But guess what? When somebody showed up, 7 o'clock hit. Hey!
Hey!
Guess who up there? Me. But I'm just telling you, this is part of doing what's smart. right? So you got to think, you invite somebody to the place, gang of people, you're the person in front of all those people.
That's right.
So if they were going to get started, what they're thinking is, man, if I was going to get started, I got the right one. I got the right one. You got to give yourself the best chances to win.
Oh. Drop that nugget.
I'm just saying. So, this has been said. Get serious. Get serious. Getting serious, he said it, get serious. Look, getting serious is not just, oh, I'm serious. Yeah, I really want to do the business. I'm going to sit down here. No, you got to get serious with everything.
That's right.
You got to get serious with getting the knowledge. You got to get serious with showing up. You got to get serious with, okay, how do I say this to a person to get them to come? Okay, what did I do? What did I say to this person right here? It seemed like it didn't go that well. What can I do next time to get better? Right? Like, you got to get serious. So you want to get serious with learning. Right? You want to get serious with your results. This has been said also. Your appearance. Man. All day said it. Crystal said it, didn't you say?
Yeah.
The appearance and the way you smell and everything. Man, come on, man. Come on, man.
Say it again.
You got look, man. Look, we got the tools to bet. And look, who's used the soap? Like, honestly, everybody ain't got to raise. Who's actually used the Herbalife soap?
All day.
How does it smell?
Amazing.
Who's used the shampoo?
I'm sorry.
I'm telling you, look, we got the tools to do what we need to do. Got it. Where you go? Look, we got the tools to do what we need to do in order to be as presentable as possible, in order to be as serious as possible, right? You want to talk to somebody that's telling you about health and wellness and they stink, or they're not looking like health and wellness. Now, that doesn't mean that your results got to be my results, got to be her results, got to be his results. No, because it was said earlier also that if you just drop 5 pounds this week, it don't matter what weight you at or whatever. Guess how you feeling? I just dropped 5 pounds, right?
Yeah.
And that's gonna transfer to people when you're talking to them. You ain't gotta be shredded up. It's not about that. It's about the energy that you're giving them, right?
Yeah.
Personal development, you guys. Personal
That's
development,
right.
personal development, personal development. Now, look, you can find personal development in anything. Like I said before, man, rap, you can find personal development. Because what are they saying?
When?
I was grinding all night, didn't sleep, did it again the next day, and now I'm here. What message are you taking from that? Oh, to be cool. Or are you listening? Dang, they didn't sleep. They was grinding all night. It took them years, but now they're here. It's the same thing. What do we say? What's one of the sayings we say? Those that stay will be
Champions!
It's the same thing. There ain't no difference regardless of what business you're doing. Ours is just that much more amazing because we get to be healthy. We get to help our family and our friends be healthy. And we get to earn as much income as we want. There ain't no cap. And if you don't believe that, then you got to keep coming around, man. So dreaming big makes sense. You want to touch in on that one? Okay, go ahead. I thought it's you.
She's a great communicator.
She is.
Thank you, Yafet. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. So, with the full-time mentality, I just want to say a few things. So what that's going to look like, you're going to be known as an Herbalife person in your circle of influence at work, at your church, wherever you frequent. You're going to be known as that person to go to talk about health, wellness, and Herbalife. Also, we talked about feeling good about what you're doing. So if you feel good about this business, then you know the value of it. This is a gift that we're giving to people. It didn't only just give me health results, it gave us an opportunity to set our family up, set our children up for something greater. This is a willable asset. We moved to a better area, better neighborhood. That means better schools. So this is super, super valuable in case you didn't know. You always want to think back on those things.
Can you touch on that? Willable asset? That's huge. I don't think people understand that.
Oh, okay, so that means that it's something that you can pass down to your children once you're not around anymore.
Wow.
So
Wow.
that's,
financial.
yeah.
That's
Yeah.
like Michael Jackson passed away. Songs are still going on.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. And we had someone speak on that at extravaganza 2 extravaganzas ago. And he had his own business. He was doing Herbalife, but his father left him his business also, so he was getting an extra $15,000 a month. So if you haven't decided yet to make this a lifestyle, please do so. Also, selling something for me that made it possible to do this as a full-time, with the full-time mentality. I didn't like the idea of selling something. I didn't want to feel like I was selling something. And so I look at it as sharing an opportunity, and those opportunities we just discussed. So just get reconnected with why you're doing this business, because that's going to strengthen your efforts towards it.
Okay, you guys. So to wrap this up and to wrap up today's training, wasn't today's training like good? Yeah. But honestly, not just to be clapping. Like, did you guys feel like you actually got some value? Yeah. Okay, you guys. So the last thing is dreaming big makes sense. Okay, and dreaming big makes sense because it's true. Who likes to go to sleep and have a dream where it's like, man, wait. Where it's like, man, I dreamed I was the cross guard dude, and that was my job. Who likes to have that dream? You have dreams, you're doing all kind of stuff. Man, I was a pilot, man, I was doing this, man, I was just in the club blowing money, man, I was on these yachts, and like those are the dreams you wake up like, oh man, I woke back up to this. Right? But outside of Herbalife, that's when you're awake. As long as you stay in Herbalife, you're dreaming.
Whoa.
I got you.
But listen to that though. Pay attention, you guys. Get around these events. Listen. Hear the income. You won't even hear it. You got to be around in order to find out the income of some of these people. And income's not everything, but it is when you ain't got it. Income is access. Income is access. Who's this in Vegas? So the people that didn't have the income, where was they at when we went to the club? Outside, just in line with hard bottoms with old marble floor. It was just terrible. But guess what? Everybody that was with us was living a dream. Walking in all white, just right in the door. No problem. Right? So you guys, dreaming big makes it, baby. Do you want to touch on that? Okay. So we're going to wrap it up with her.
So dreaming big can be different for everyone. I know in the beginning, my dreams weren't as extravagant as they are now, and I have Super Mario to thank for that. So thank you. That's something that he would always focus on our Saturday schools, and it just really, really helped me expand my imagination. It's okay to not be mediocre. Yeah, I was good with being mediocre, and that's not okay. It's not okay. I was saying in the beginning that the money wasn't what I was doing this business for, and it still isn't my why, but it's a good reason. It's nice. So it doesn't make you a bad person to want to do this business for money. But always find something to reconnect your why with. And like I said, that may change, it may strengthen, but just don't be afraid to dream big. Affirmations, that's something that really helps also. You want to, like I said before, you want to uplift yourself. You want to tell yourself some amazing things about yourself, but not only that, what do you want to be? Who do you want to be? I'm never concerned with where I'm at because I know where I'm going to be. So always be excited for that person that you're going to become.
Yeah, so you guys, honestly, dream big. Dream as big as you want, because I guarantee you, if you throw a number or something like that out there, you can find somebody in Herbalife that has it, that's doing it, that's done it, and moved on from it and everything else, you guys. So again, I'm not gonna wrap us up with the closing word, all right? Because I think that's owed to our 15K President's team member, Super Mario. And thank you guys for having us up here.
Your spirits, what up? We got 4% left on the computer,
Hey.
but I'm juiced up.
Charge up.
All the way. So, I mean, first off, we gotta, give a round of applause for our amazing MC, James Shelby. And you keeping time on it so that the speakers stayed in, because we'll go on some tangents and rambling so that we can get through this and have you guys feeling good about it. We sectioned off everything amazingly. That shake held us over, so now like nobody was in there starving, right? Everybody feels amazing. It was, I think the timing was perfect. Thank you for that, Shelby. All clear, of course. Give it up for all clear. Give it up for Summertime Steve. Look, one of the most, what's the star of the show always? So we got to shout out to the shake makers. Trust and simplicity to always handle it, always whip it amazingly. Drinking their shakes is always like drinking the first shake because it always has that wow factor that makes you really, really proud to be involved with this company and these products. So thank you, Mambas. Give it up for Great Habit. Give it up for the Hero. And then give it up for yourselves. How do you guys have downline that live close that's not here? How many of you guys got upline that's not here? Oh, direct upline. Oh, yes. Yeah. I'm your director. Now, yeah.
Ooh.
Right? How many of you guys have people that that are like your sidelines that aren't here? Right? And trust me, they're not on this Zoom either because it's 4 people now. It like went down, 8 people now. So, trust me, they're not here. Look, and it doesn't matter. If they decide to watch the recording, that's fine. If they don't watch the recording, that's fine. Overall, one of the biggest lessons I got, when I used to listen to Eric Thomas, I still listen to Eric Thomas, but when I was listening to Eric Thomas heavy, when I was, first started, because he really gets you amped up and fired up in the mornings, and especially when you're early in your business, when the only thing you need to be doing is working. You ain't got to worry about being a leader. You ain't got to be worrying about being, inspirational, having all the bars. You got to get up and make a way. You got to get up and get rid of the excuses. You got to get up and be connected to the why. And I said it a lot, and a lot of these guys, I hear them say it when they're teaching and when they're snapping, and it's get to the spot. Right? No matter what, it's get to the spot. I mean, when we talk about events, it has that philosophy of getting to the spot. Sometimes it's hard, and sometimes it's difficult, and sometimes it's not even an event. Sometimes it's just being able to get up out the house and say, I have to do errands today. Getting to the spot to do those errands, go to Target, drop your dry cleaners off, go do laundry, meet with people, sometimes even family functions. Those are the spots that you have to get to because you're going to meet the person that you're supposed to meet that day. And you're going to feel good about it, like, oh, especially when you're happy and excited to get to the spot branded and buttoned out. You get to the spot, you're going to meet the people that's going to rendezvous with you, that's going to help you get your goals. You're going to be able to manifest the people that you need every time you get to the spot. And this is the spot today with TAB team members, President's team members, right? In a local nutrition club, in you guys' county, community, city, right? So that you guys can start being able to see and feel and adopt what it's going to be like. So that you can see yourself up here at the next training and understand what it's like to be in these pre-meetings and post-meetings and be able to deliver content, but being able to have the check and the organization behind it that makes yourself worth being listened to. I don't want to hear you if you ain't doing it. You got to prove it. Whatever you're doing gives you the chance to have a voice. If not, I'll walk up in the middle of a conversation and say, quit talking to people. Don't take this person's advice. I would hate to do it to one of you guys, but don't think that I won't. I will. What are y'all doing? What's going to STS? You two talking outside of STS, I ain't got nothing to talk about. You ain't got nothing to talk about more than over there. If not, at least to be able to be the example of getting to the event and staying in the event and giving value to the event. Because if you don't get the event value, you can't never talk about it. It's just like, oh, well, we're supposed to go, we can play with it. Nah, it ain't no play. Changing your life, having an income to take care of your family, being impactful, never quitting on people. You guys are people I can't quit on. Being impeccable like that, it's not to play. Because some people put all into it, invested more than time. Some people are investing money into this business for themselves and for their team. So there's nothing to play with. And I'm so glad that you guys are here. Take these notes. I got like half a second left. This is dying, right? Take these notes, re-look at it.